Alright, hello, this is Mr. Eric Adam, and we're going to play some more La Mulana. Before I do anything, let's see if I can make this look even nicer. There we go. How's that look? That looks great. Cool. So, So what I want to do is, I was reading that if you talk to a... Oh, real quickly, let's talk about a couple things. First, let's get this sound down just a little bit. There we go. So I was reading that if you talk to a certain tablet in the game twice, it automatically turns it into hard mode. And I don't want to play in hard mode. That seems very difficult. And I checked my Steam achievements to see if I already got hard mode turned on, and I did do it back in 2016 when I played the game the first time, so there's no way for me to tell if I did it again because the achievement only unlocks once. But I did want to mention I got this Holy Grail, so I guess if you scan the first save point thing, it gives you the Holy Grail. Which this is still kind of loud, isn't it? So the Holy Grail lets you, whenever you pass by a save point, it will quick save, and then you don't have to always go back to the title screen to go back to where you saved last. So what I'm going to do is I want to test to see if I'm on hard mode. I have really no idea or no good way of knowing if it's actually on hard mode. And what I read is it should be pretty obvious. And being a child of the Nintendo era, this just seems like a normal game to me right now. I can't tell if this is hard mode. This just seems like a mode where I'd play a game, and the game's hard, and that's how games are. So the way I'm going to check is I'm actually going to go back to that tablet, and I'm going to read it again. And if it activates hard mode, and Anubis should come out and try to kill me. So here it is. Okay. And it just made a noise, so we're definitely on hard mode right now. I'll even read it again. Morgul, who disobeyed the warning and tastes bitter death. Yeah, so that's hard mode. And it killed me. Perfect. Good. So we'll go back to the title, because I don't want to continue. And oops, I definitely want to double make sure this isn't the same game. So let's just reset completely. And we'll load, go back to the Gate of Guidance, and load this. Okay, thank goodness. So you see that I got that little blue quick save popped up when I went by the tablet there. I also read that we're supposed to scan, actually scan everything, scan even the save tablets, which reminds me that I should go back to, oh no, I think I did that. We'll go back to the beginning of the game completely and scan it too. So now, with our newfound knowledge that we're actually playing, this is normal mode, this is easy, so this is it. This is how easy the game is normally. I was gonna go explore more in that one area, like the, I don't even know what it's called. It was like that lower right area. Oh, if you notice there, I actually did something. Let's go to that shop over there. I think it's a shop. Because this block right here was not... There's a shortcut right here. This is really cool. So look at this. So on my map, see how I'm on the... Oh, look at that. And if I use my item button, I can use the Holy Grail. That automatically takes me back to the last save point, which is super helpful if we ever get stuck like that one spot where I was basically soft locked in the Mausoleum of Giants. So yeah, we're on the left side of the map right now. And if I walk through here, now I'm on the right side of the map. This will be a really fast way to get between these two areas, between the mausoleum and the whatever's below here. I forget what it's called. This is something that I found. I was reading, and they told me to look in the instruction manual that I actually printed out. They said, read the entire instruction manual. It'll have a clue about how to do something. And lo and behold, man, that's still hard. Lo and behold, it told me that there was like a little screenshot in the manual that shows like this shortcut. So it's not cheating to read the manual, not one bit. It's doing your research. I'm kind of glad I read it too. I didn't read it like very thoroughly. Man, that's hard to get over there. I just kind of looked for those clues. I read spots that seemed like it would be a clue for what to do next. And it showed me that. And it also shows you like all the weapons and different programs you can get in the game for your laptop. Oh, yes. All right. I want to try to get in that upper left door up there. So we'll go back up here. I don't think I had that unlocked before because I think that was opened by doing the thing I did in the previous. Here we are. Okay, perfect. So what's in here? 8 spirits dwell. Oh, we've totally talked to this person. 8 spirits dwell within the land. The spirits are guardians, protectors of these grounds. The spirits slumber within Ankhs that will shatter under the bright red light. The spirits will awaken at that time. The Ankh of the land lies beyond the path of the gazing face, and the jewel is at the foot of the cliff of radiance. Wait a minute. I've been there. Cliff of Radiance? I've been to that room. Every, look at this. So every room has a name. This is the Pit of the Holy Grail. So the other thing, the thing I read told you to do, it said you should write down everything you encounter. I might actually start doing that. What I'm going to do is open up my notepad. Notes. So it's going to awkwardly pause the game. I don't like that it does that, but that's how it works. And I'm just going to have a notepad open. Let's see, new notes, La Mulana, hints. And we got to underline it because we want to look organized. There we go. We'll even bold it. You can't see this, but I can. And we might start writing stuff down because it couldn't hurt to have an extra guide or an extra reference that we can just go back to and do like a quick find. I kind of wish I had like at work we have this it's called contact management, and whenever we get a customer we can make a little kind of like a little notes or a file online about them, not online but just on our system. And in the left, you'll write down, okay, so what did you talk about? So say the customer came in and wanted like a guitar or something. You'd write electric guitar. And then in the right, you'd put a date down and say what you talked about and like what happened, and maybe any extra notes if you want to remember maybe that customer was on a vacation, or maybe they were their son wants to get an instrument or whatever. So there's anything to kind of remember them and what happened. And then there's a search function where you can search the left box to the right box. You can either search like the instrument, or maybe if you don't remember exactly what they wanted, you could search kind of that moment, like what happened. And I don't know, it's really, I don't use it very often, but I think it's a really cool way to keep track of your customers if you want to really get into sales or something. A lot of like high-end sales people in the world that don't necessarily work like retail-ish. Like I work retail, but it's music, so it's specialized in a way. Dude. Oh, hold on. And I'm actually gonna stop streaming for a second because I gotta take care of some real world stuff, and we haven't done that much. So, yeah, I should totally do that. Okay, so I'm gonna stop streaming for a second and maybe come back this afternoon. So, thanks for watching, and you at least got to see my little test, which is cool. We should probably go save. That's what we should do. Let's at least go save. We'll walk back there. And you know what? You don't have to watch me walk back. I'll just go back there. So, hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you in maybe this afternoon. Bye.